Is there really a big surprise that will shake up the entire fandom when Jungkook comes home? Why are BTS members suddenly avoiding media questions about Jungkook? What are they hiding from everyone? Why is Bang Si-hyuk seen going back and forth to their old rehearsal building in Gangnam when there shouldn't be an official schedule? And why did a number of internal sources from HYB begin to leak signs of an ongoing secret movement? This is not just speculation. These are pieces of truth that are being put together. A grand plan. A plan that's not just about a comeback, but about something deeper, more emotional, and more surprising. According to an unnamed internal source, all members of BTS, even those currently serving in the military like Taehyung and RM, are involved in one project that is completely kept secret from the public. The project has an unusual codename, Project Homecoming. The word itself sounds familiar, but when dug deeper, it turns out that it contains an unusually strong symbolic meaning. It's not just about welcoming Jungkook home. It is about celebrating the family that has been separated so far by time, pressure, and military obligations. However, the big question is, why should it be kept secret? Why wasn't even the army given any instructions? Are there any internal conflicts that they cover up? Or is it a massive strategy to turn the map of the global music industry upside down? In the midst of the mysterious atmosphere, a surprising statement emerged from a former HYBE staff member who was once close to BTS's creative team. In an exclusive interview with South Korean media, he said, "They designed this even before Jungkook enlisted, all prepared to the extreme detail. What they are preparing is not just a reunion, but a monumental moment that will unite the emotions of millions of people around the world. And this will change the perception of who Jungkook and BTS really are." The sentence immediately caused a stir. What does it mean to change perception? Will Jungkook come up with a new identity? Is BTS going to do something that has never been done in the history of K-pop music? Or are they planning to disband in the most epic way ever? Wait a minute. What? Dissolution? Do not rush to conclusions. But that's what some Korean music watchers are starting to whisper, who suspect that there are signs of a silent breakup in some of the BTS members' posts over the past few months. Suga, for example, wrote on the Weverse platform an ambiguous sentence: "Sometimes home is not always where you return, but you prepared anyway because you knew someone was coming." The line went viral, as it was touted as an emotional metaphor to welcome Jungkook, or usher him on a new journey. Meanwhile, Jimin uploaded his old photo with Jungkook with a short but biting caption, "All will be back." But it won't be the same. Many in the army consider this to be a secret code, a sign that something big, and perhaps even sad, is being prepared. A small panic began to break out. The international fanbase began to string theories together. Some believe BTS will be holding a surprise concert for Jungkook at a very personal venue, rumored to be on the roof of Big Hit Entertainment's old building, where they had a Blood and Tears career. Some believe they prepared a farewell song written by all the members specifically for Jungkook. However, part of the crazier theory, and to be honest, very surprising, is that Jungkook will launch a global solo project that is not supported by HYB. Yes, reportedly this welcome project is not only a form of love from BTS members, but also a form of full support for Jungkook's decision to temporarily stay away from the BTS world. Does this mean Jungkook is going on hiatus as an active member? Sources close to Jungkook's family even leaked that the mother cried when she learned of the plan. Jungkook, told his mother that he wanted to live his life quietly for a while. He loves BTS, but he also wants to know what a world without the pressure of BTS's Jungkook would be like, the source said. The deeper one digs, the more clues point to the possibility of a sweet breakup between Jungkook and the K-pop stage. Not permanent, but long enough to shake the industry. And this is the main reason why BTS does everything secretly. Because they knew, if this news leaked early, ARMY's reaction could be very emotional, maybe even destructive. But it wouldn't be BTS if they didn't turn wounds into art. There are rumors that in this secret project, they have shot a documentary that shows their journey with Jungkook from innocent teenagers who are new to the world to become irreplaceable global icons. The documentary is said to be released on only one exclusive platform and will be aired only once, on a date that until now has been kept secret, which is more shaking. At the end of the documentary, there will be an open letter from Jungkook to the army, written by hand and read directly by Jungkook in tears. One of the video editors involved divulged that the moment was one of the most heart-wrenching things I've ever edited. You can feel how deep Jungkook's love for the army is, and how tough the decisions he makes are. Does this mean Jungkook is leaving? There is no definite answer. But one thing is clear, something very big is happening. And no one knows, except BTS themselves. Meanwhile, armies around the world are starting to notice one strange detail. BTS members consistently wear black and white in their every last upload. Many interpret it as a symbol of dualism, between the past and the future, between farewell and welcome, between memories and new steps. Netizens started going crazy. Hashtags like hashtag Project Homecoming, hashtag Goodbye JK, and hashtag BTSX Jungkook are trending within minutes. But the most viral is the hashtag what he hide, because it really represents everyone's unrest. In a world that is flooded with information every second, it is very difficult to hide something from the public, especially if it is related to BTS, the largest group in the world whose almost every step is followed by millions of pairs of eyes. But oddly enough, for the first time in their long history, BTS managed to silence the noise of the media, drown out the whispers of gossip, and save something really big. The world doesn't know, even some of the army doesn't know. They devise a secret plan, lock the doors of information, and form a secret circle of only 7 names and a select few staff. It's all for one thing, welcoming Jungkook in a way no one ever imagined. Rumors grew wild, and over time, one piece after another began to unravel the puzzle. In a limited interview with a sound engineer working for Studio HYB, a shocking leak begins to spread. I can't tell you the details, but there are songs. The song they made together. The title is just one word, Return. But when you hear it, you'll never be the same again. The song is more than just music. That's a confession. That's an apology. It was also a farewell and a welcome in one breath. The engineer paused for a moment before finally adding, and Jungkook hasn't heard it yet. They kept it as a surprise. Slowly but surely, the shadows of what BTS is planning are starting to look like something not just emotional, but historical. A source in HYBE's artist management department said that the members deliberately rejected variety shows, endorsements, and overseas projects for the past 3 months. They didn't say the reason directly, but if you know the way they work, you'll realize they're preparing for something that requires full presence, full focus, and a full heart. The fact that they are even reducing media exposure, when normally every detail of them is made public globally, proves that something very intimate and full of emotion is being worked on. And when a leaked CCTV video of their old training building was uploaded by an anonymous user in the Korean community, the online world went haywire. The video shows 6 male figures in dark hoodies, arriving late at night carrying musical instruments, cameras, and studio equipment. No bodyguards, no luxury cars, no camera highlights. Only them. Only BTS. In silence. In the shadows.